The Government of Uganda, through the Science Technology and Innovation STI Secretariat, has unveiled a range of innovative technologies aimed at driving economic growth and development. The unveiling took place at the Science Technology and Innovation Week, which kicked off yesterday at Kololo. The new technologies include AI Studio, 3D animations, and gaming, deep screens, and cloud computing, among others.
We are a team. I am Lama Kavma. I'm a data scientist, but I'm working with AI Studio, of course, as a team lead for data collection. But we have a lot of other things that we are doing here. We are building a platform. We have partnerships with Google DeepMind, and they are helping us build a benchmark. A benchmark is supposed to be a test that is supposed to ensure that any AI that is developed meets the standard.
Hello, Bampita Chisembo Huntington, Mvamu Deep Tech under the Multimedia Hub. Bibye tukola animations, video games, and also it's all other types of content like Angambe podcasts and all that, but mostly tukola animations and video games. Chonda bano chenyamba de bagita motion capture suit. Chetuyambako ku reducing time jetugendo trying to take or animating something. And we do it in a very short period of time. So what I'm putting on right now is a motion capture suit. Ngeri yetufunamu those movements and animations is through this suit, and every node jolaban is connected to my major key joints of my body.
And with us here we have 3D printers, and as the name suggests, they make objects in 3 dimensions. That's like they can create an object with the length, width, and the height. So using plastic material, we can build literally anything you can imagine out of these machines.
We are here with our project called FarmFlow, and our project does precise irrigation based on data-driven. Here we have a project that's able to, we have sensors on it. It's able to collect data from the farmland, and then we use that data to know how much water we need in that area.
According to Dr Cosmas Mwikirize, Superitendant of Industrial Value Chains Development at the STI Secretariat, these innovations are designed to develop high-tech technologies, particularly in electronics manufacturing.
What you're looking at now is the progress that we've made in the Industry 4.0 plus Bureau. Now, the name should point you to the kind of innovations that we have here, because we're in the fourth industrial revolution and beyond. So we're looking at those high-tech innovations, and we chose specific focus areas which we thought would give us a quick leap. One of them is electronics manufacturing. As you know, the electronics industry worldwide is booming, and it's been booming for a while. And China is actually where it is because mostly of electronics.
Dr. Mwikirize highlighted the importance of local cloud technology, which will enable safe and secure data storage, reducing reliance on external sources.
We use mostly cloud storage in our innovation ecosystem, but most of our players use cloud storage that is, foreign hosted. I'm sure you've heard of things like Amazon Web Services. You throw in all your data, you throw in all your applications, and in fact, even our government system sometimes use some of these services. But you see, that, and now with geopolitics, those are things that can be cut off anytime. What will you do if you wake up and you have no access to Amazon Web Services? But more importantly, you don't have control over the data. It's yours, but someone else can use it. It's not secure. What if you have so many things that you need to safeguard as a country? Are you going to just dump them out there? So that's why now we're supporting some of our players to develop a local cloud solution, and I think you've seen that being demonstrated.
The ultimate goal of these innovations is to build a high-tech city similar to those found in developed countries.
We are going to put in place infrastructure, to build tools that are going to support everyone else. I invite you to visit our Deep Tech Center of Excellence in Namave. That's where most of this work is happening. And then graciously the government, starting with this next financial year, has agreed to acquire for us 1 square mile of land within the Kampala metropolitan area, where we are going to establish a tech city, a high-tech city. Now every country that has advanced, if you go to South Korea, if you go to China, most of these countries have these high-tech cities where you have these innovation-driven enterprises at the cutting edge of technology, setting up and building that ecosystem where they can intermingle, interact with universities, make sure you're building the right human capital, you have the right infrastructure in there, and that's how most of these, I'm sure most of you have heard of what's happening like in Shenzhen in China. It's literally, it has so many of these parks.
Dr. Mwikirize emphasized the need for Ugandans to embrace local innovations, focusing on high-quality production and putting aside political affiliations.
Being indifferent to initiatives that are put in place by the government, take a look at our buses, the Kayola buses. They are the best on the African continent, if not on the entire world, and they are competitively priced. Take a ride on them. Very best in class buses. Take a look at some of our things here in Industry 4.0. If I can sell you an energy meter that is cheaper and can make your system talk to you better than any other system that you can find out there in the world, why wouldn't you buy it? So our formula is very simple. Put products on the market that are of very high quality. And once you have quality products that are more affordable or that have a very clear value proposition, we are very sure that Ugandans are going to come on board.
The government recognizes STI as a cross-cutting enabler that drives inclusive growth, job creation, and sustainable development. The government recognizes STI as a cross-cutting enabler that drives inclusive growth, job creation, and sustainable development. By leveraging technology and innovation, Uganda aims to improve productivity, resilience, and global competitiveness. Naguja Serena, NSTV.